Oh Lord, hear my plea. I'm down here on my knees. Even when no food in my plate, still never lose my faith. In the land of the free, I can only depend on thee. Give thanks the day I see your face. I was saved by His grace. Saved by His grace. Saved by His grace. Saved by His grace.
I'm always at the ocean and that.
Yeah.
What do you think of the ocean? Like when you travel, do you like to go to the beach, swim?
Yes.
Refresh, you know?
Yeah, my thing is we must keep it clean, you know?
Yeah.
It's because water, as I say, you want to know somebody who will treat you bad, look at the way they treat water. You understand? Anybody treat water bad won't treat a human being good, because this is one of the most vital elements we have. And if we treat it with disrespect, then why won't we disrespect another brother? Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, thanks for coming, and
Thank you,
it's so nice to have you here. I've actually got two questions. One is if you work or you know Natalie Rise. I think she lives in Kingston. She's an Australian. Oh.
Natalie is she Australian?
Yeah.
She's an Australian. Yeah.
Australian reggae artist. She's.
Yeah, I know Natalie.
We don't have many women reggae artists here, but she's moved to.
Okay,
Kingston.
big up Natalie Rice.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah, she's one of my. Yeah, I follow her quite closely. And my other question was around. I know Australia is a quiet country, like nightlife, and when people are in Jamaica and they grow up there, do people know how lucky they are with this culture, with this music, with this passion? Or do you think that it takes for people to see another culture or travel to really get that appreciation for how incredible and how influential Jamaica is?
Well, I would say a percentage of Jamaican recognize and know what we have, but a greater percentage don't recognize it until they go overseas. Like when I was growing up, my auntie tell me she never know about Bob Marley until she travel. You understand? So we're talking about Bob Marley, and this is a Jamaican, and this is my aunt, and she said to me, I never know nothing about Bob Marley until I travel. So, and it's not just for Jamaica, but you see, in many farms, this is how we are as people. This is what I learned. The things that we have in plentiful, the things that we have a lot, we don't appreciate. You understand? So it's like if you ask many Jamaican, when last you go to the beach, why I don't know when last we got beach? Because the beach is right there. For them, the sun is right there, so they don't even want to go in the sun. But then, if you're in Europe, if you're in a country like that and you go to Jamaica, you don't want to come out of the sun because you know, okay, I'm here for a week, I'm going to soak up all the sun for a week, because when I go back, I'm not going to see this. So I think when somebody has something in a lot, they tend to not appreciate it like the person outside of it. Yeah.
Thank you. And can I quickly ask about how last night was in Geelong?
Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice experience.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm happy. I'm happy to be here doing this because, as I say, we're here on a mission also. We're not just here to perform and sing, but we are here to play our part. And these are the things that Bob Marley did that we can be proud of today. He went around the world like a missionary. You understand? It wasn't just big shows. It was face to face with the people, 1-to-1, 2-to-2, 3-to-3, and that's how the numbers grow, you know. Yeah, so I'm happy. Yeah, thank you very much.
Any other question in the audience? While we get over there, when we were in Geelong last night, 3 different people came up to me and says, it is so amazing to get an artist like Anthony B in Geelong because we just never see this, you know. And I have to give a big shout out to Always Live, to who helped us to make sure that we could do that and take some reggae music into the regional parts of Victoria. So big respect for that. Question?
Hi, Anthony B. My question is, are you going to come back to Australia? And I'm also from Kenya, and we love you back in Kenya.
Thank you very much for coming out. Big up my Kenyan family. And am I gonna come back to Australia? I'm asking the promoter, you know. Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you that you're one of the easiest people to work with, and very respectful and very very humble for such a superstar. And actually, I'm quite humble as well to be in your presence. So, any opportunity I get to bring you back to the people, I will be straight onto it.
Correct. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hi. This is really generous of you to spend so much time with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me here.
My question is, well, to preface it, you've got so many bangers, you've got so many big tunes. How do you possibly choose when you're creating your set list? And which is the tune for you that you look forward to playing?
Well, as you said, what I try to do sometimes is feel a little from the place where I am. Because you don't want to set a set of songs and then people say, oh, you come to Melbourne and you didn't sing the 4 biggest songs in Melbourne, you didn't sing the 3 biggest. So sometimes you try to get a little in from the promoter, you might get a little from the street, but we have different set of song lists that we put together. You understand? And I'm looking forward for you to have fun Saturday night. And I hope I sing your favorite song. I hope your favorite song is on the song list. You know? Yeah, thank you.
Any other?
Hi. My question is, what advice would you give to somebody who's wanting to enter the music industry as an artist, as a DJ? What is the single or couple of important pieces of advice?
Well, my first advice will be to you that know that music is not an easy road. It might look easy, because for many people, oh, you hold a microphone, you say some things, and that's it. No, it's not an easy road. And the harder part of it is the journey to get to the success that you want. You understand? And my next thing I would say to you is, whatsoever you're doing in music, make sure it got longevity. That means it is something that 10 years from now you can be proud that you did it 10 years ago. Don't just do something for the moment, the spur of the moment, because in music, many times we got artists who come for a month. We don't hear about them again. We don't hear again, man. So because as my mama used to say to me, music don't have retirement. So if you're gonna do something and you plan to retire on it, make sure what you do is so important that when it's time for you to retire, the people are still talking about what you did. You understand? So I will tell you to do so, and that's why we do conscious music, because when you sing about life, it never changes. Reality, it continues. It's a continuation. But if I sing about BlackBerry, now none of these kids know a BlackBerry. They know iPhone. So this is how things drop out of favor, because you're gonna sing about something that's just for a moment. But if you sing about life, it's continuation, because I want to be loved, my child want to be loved, and their child that is not even born yet want to be loved. So that's a topic that generation to come will stay with those kind of topics. So make sure what you're saying is important to life, is essential, and is necessary, and it's positive, because that's what live on. Negativity is just for a moment, you know. Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Anyone else? We got a question over here.
When and how did you become a Rasta, and what does it mean to you?
Well, I become a Rastaman at about age, 12, 13. I start to think about it, becoming a Rastafarian. As I say to you, Peter Touch was my hero. But then my mama is a Christian lady who grew me to read the Bible. So growing up reading the Bible, trying to understand the Bible, the Bible say the Son of God is Christ, and for him to be holy, he got to take a vow called the Nazarite vow. So he got to let the locks of his ear. So that's the first thing that grabbed me. Like, what? So Christ in the Bible had locks, because that's what the Bible says. You understand? So that's the first thing that opened my eye. Getting to meet a Rasta, as I said, there, my neighbor was an elder Rasta man. I started to reason with him now to find out if what he's saying and what the Bible is saying. And he's saying to me, yeah man, it's go deeper man. And so I would say being a Rasta man is out of the Bible. You understand? And growing myself culturally. Then I get to find out about the Rastafarian movements now. And every Rastaman I know was an independent human being. That means he's not a police, he's not a soldier, he don't work for the government, there is no establishment in the country that employ him, but he's surviving. Many of the time, he's the man who sell the food in the community. So everybody wants something, they go to him. He's the man who sell the herbs in the community. Everybody go to him. The little girls used to do like they call hairstyle, and they do like gel makeup. So he's the man who run he's the one who everybody in the community depend on. But he don't work for nobody. So he started teaching me what is called self-sufficiency. So for me, this man is more fascinating than any other human being I know in my country. So growing up as a youth, this is the first thing that fascinates me about a Rasta man. Oh, this man's so resourceful. How is he so independent? Oh, he survived. So that's my first fascination. Understand? Then as I say, Peter Touch is my hero. So it's a lot of things. And then when I get the teaching now because Ras is an Ethiopian word for head. Like you say king in Australia. That means in Ethiopia you say Ras. Not a king, you say Ras. So Ras is the head. Farai is Tafari Makonnen. This is the name of Emperor Haile Selassie at birth. And he was given that name, which means power of the Trinity. So this is how it all come together. Rastafari, understand, which is the head of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, which is Tafari. And this is how it come together, Rastafari. Understand? So being a Rastafarian, I'm a follower of the Rastafarian movement. Because we see Christ not as a bald man. Because there is no word in the Bible. Or there is no part in the Bible. There is no verse that say Christ had a barber. Or he ever trim his hair or trim his locks. Then the Bible come and tell us that the strongest man is Samson. This is another man now that for him to be strong, he got to let his locks grow. And the Bible is not just saying here, it's saying L-O-C-K-S, locks. So it is specifically telling you what you must let grow. So this is where Rastafarian philosophy is from. It's from the Bible. Yeah, man, Rastafari.
Teachings,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Australian journey is, you got a question over there? Give me 1 minute. One more minute. It's coming, to an end.
Mm-hmm.
What is on the horizon for Anthony B?
Well, I'm joyful to be here in Australia. I'm happy I'm here. Our next stop is gonna be Seattle, Washington. Yeah, so we're going to West Coast, America. Yeah, and this Christmas we're gonna be in Italy. So I've never really do Christmas shows, but this year I'm doing Christmas show, Boxing Day show. And for the New Year's, we might be in Cape Verde Island.
Oh.
Yeah, so 29th of December, 30th of December, we'll be in Cape Verde Island. Yeah, so that's the whole plan, and planning now for January, we finish up a new album already. So all we got to do now is do mixing, mastering. So we're gonna do like listening session now and choose a single and choose the track list which songs is gonna make on the album. And so that's what we're looking forward to for early January morning. We want to make sure we have an album out.
The work continues.
Yes.
I have a question in the back there.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Danica. I just want to say thank you so much for it's such an honor and a treat to share this time tonight with you. I've seen you many times over the course of years, and you always throw such a badass party. It's so great. But you also, like you say, you know, I love your message and the conscious music that you bring. And I guess I just wanted to ask you, what is, like, if you had to like drill down your main message that you want to bring to everybody, what would that be?
That the earth is the garden of the Almighty. And any one of us as people make a garden. We don't make a garden with one color flowers in that garden because we would say it is boring. That's not beautiful. So I look at the Almighty just like us, a person with a sense of humor. So he create this garden which is the earth, and he beautify it with us, each different color flowers. So this is how I look at humanity. We're all different color flowers. You're purple, you're red, you're blue, you're white, you're pink, you're black. But look at the functionality, and then we know we're all one because the functionality is the same. It's like saying a car. Oh, that's a Benz, that's a Lexus, but the functionality, it's a car. So it's the same way I look at us. So my message is just for us to realize that we're all one, and we're all here on this planet Earth taking the test. And the test is for us to realize without each other, there is no us. None of us is gonna separate from the oneness and be a winner. Everybody who separates from the oneness is a loser. So that's what we're here for. We're here on this earth, and our mission here is to work out that we are one. Doesn't matter if you're Japanese, Chinese, Indian, white, pink, black, it don't matter where you're from. So not until so it's like we keep going back to grade 1. You go to school, you take the grade 1 test, you fail. You can't go to grade 2. You take the grade 1 test, you fail. You can't go to grade 2. And you've been doing this for millions of years. So for me, the one test the Almighty give us is for us to show that we can live together as people on the planet as one, with the animal, with the plants, with the insect, with the bird, and see us. Because it's one ecosystem, you know. It's just ego and greed make people try to tell other people, oh, you're better, oh, you're this, you're that, you're the... No, because nobody on the earth is richer, because none of us bring nothing here. And none of us leave with nothing. What we come here and do is partake of what is here. So it doesn't matter how much diamond you got, you never bring it here. You never born with it. How much gold you got, you never born with it. Nobody born with a piece of land. It's all here. So we can only partake of this amazing and beautiful world. So it's time for us to accept our limitation and accept that because of this limitation, we need the cow. Because of this limitation, we need the grass. Because of this limitation, we need the sky. So it is that limitation that let us connect to each and every part of the universe. So my message would be just, is for us to wake up now, and it's too long now for us. We've been fighting against this mission for millions of years now. Why keep fighting? And it's the truth. In every religion, in every country, in every corner that I have traveled, all I see is the similarities. No one can point me the difference. You understand? So my message is just, let's wake up, man, and live as one, man. And I think that's the same message Bob Marley realized after many years, that one love, one heart. You understand? And many people might spend many times, many years of their younger age fight, and when they get to that elder age, they start to accept it that, whoa, we are really one. So my message would be, we are one. And it's time for us to start living as one. Blessed, give thanks.
People are talking about you now, like all over this planet. In like 100 years, there is what people might call a legacy. But what do you want people to remember and say about Anthony B?
This man was fighting to bring us together. If I want to be remembered for anything, that's what I want to be remembered for. This was one of the men who was fighting to bring us as people and as humanity together. Because there is no other fight. All the other fight is against. And as I say, it's time for us to stop fighting against ourselves. You understand? So that's what I would like to be remembered. This Anthony B was a man, say to your children, this is one of the men that was fighting to bring us together. You never care about your color, your race, your class, nor where you're from. You understand? Yeah.
Yes, brother. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with us, and I'm sure the people who are here appreciate your time, and it was nice to kind of like just talk with you and hear your story that we never get to hear in other records.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. I'm truly grateful to be here, man. Understand? And there's a reason, because they say there's a reason for every season, and there's a reason for everything underneath the sun. So there's a reason for us being here tonight, and we can make this reason become more important by spreading that energy, share that same vibration, leave the room with that same mindset. Well, we are one, you know. I believe in that. Understand? I see that, and I know that that's what the mission is about, for us to live as one.
Thank you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony B.
Blessings. Thank everyone for coming out. Have a wonderful night, safe journey, and I don't want to hear nothing change from tonight, okay? Thank you very much.
Calling Rastafari. In everything I do, I praise the Most High. Whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, pagans down. Whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, with word, powers and sound. Whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, pagans down. Whip them, cha-cha-cha-cha, whip them, no man can sing them, Selassie I charm. Fed up